Live from Amarillo, working in the Panhandle spirit, ABC7 News Midday starts now.
Thank you for being here this morning. I'm Johnny Atkinson, and this is ABC7 News Midday. Before we get to our news, let's go to Corbin Vogus, who can tell us what we can expect for our holiday weekend. Good morning, Corbin.
Good morning, Johnny. We've got some warm temperatures. That's pretty much it. We do have a chance at maybe a severe storm or two today. Really not expecting a lot of storm coverage, so most of us stay dry. Similar setup Saturday, but mostly just hot weather, dry weather, and it's going to continue probably for the first half of July, unfortunately.
And the 4th of July?
It's going to be hot, and it's going to be fairly dry. Let's take a look outside right now. 83 in Amarillo, 75 in Clayton, New Mexico, and then 82 out in Tucumcari, 83 here in the Yellow City. Here's your winds. They're very light. Again, we do have that weak front that's currently receding to the north, and it is going to bring us a few isolated thunderstorms this afternoon. There's your SPC outlook or your Storm Prediction Center outlook. The dark green is the marginal risk, which is a level 1 out of 5 for any severe weather. Just means it's going to be very isolated. Doesn't even guarantee you'll see severe storms. It just means that they'll be in the area within 25 miles of your location. Winds could gust to 70 miles per hour, and quarter-sized hail will be possible up there. And we'll talk a little bit more about your full forecast coming up in 15 minutes. Johnny, take it away.
Thank you, Corbin. Well, happening in Texas, the man who law enforcement authorities believe drove the truck to San Antonio that led to the deaths of 53 migrants appeared in federal court in San Antonio yesterday. Sinclair's Jim Lefkoe reports on what happened.
Homero Zamorano Jr. appeared in front of a federal judge today and was read the official charge against him, illegal transportation of illegal aliens resulting in death. When asked by Judge Elizabeth Chesney if he understood the charge against him, he replied, "Yes, ma'am." Zamorano, who wore a mask in court and handcuffs, is being represented by Jose Gonzalez Fala, who declined to comment. Mark Stevens was also appointed as co-counsel. Zamorano is one of 4 men authorities have taken into custody since finding a tractor-trailer in southwest San Antonio Monday evening. It was used to transport at least 64 migrants. About a dozen people are still being treated in area hospitals. The truck apparently had no air conditioning or water in 100-degree heat. Zamorano, a 45-year-old from Brownsville who now lives in Pasadena, Texas, was found in brush near the truck and arrested after trying to pass himself off as one of the migrants. His next appearance in court will be July 6th for a detention hearing to determine if he should remain in custody. After that, a preliminary hearing to determine probable cause could be scheduled. If convicted, Zamorano could face either the death penalty or life in prison. Reporting from San Antonio, Jim Lefkoe.
Well, in local crime news, one man is in the Potter County Jail this morning accused of pistol whipping a woman yesterday. It happened in the 1100 block of Rosemont. When police arrived, they found a man being held to the ground by another man. Witnesses said the suspect, Robert York, had chased the victim into the street and pointed a gun at her. He then hit her several times with the gun before another man intervened and stopped the attack. The woman was treated for her injuries at the scene. In Amarillo Crime Stoppers, fugitive of the week is Rico Alvarez. He's wanted by the Potter County Sheriff's Office for injury to a child, elderly, or disabled person. Alvarez is Hispanic, 5'7", and weighs 140 pounds. If you know where to find him, you can call Crime Stoppers at 374-4400. You can also submit a tip online at amapolice.org or by using the P3 Tips app. If your anonymous tip leads to an arrest, you could earn a $300 reward. And a tragedy was averted Wednesday night at Lake Meredith when 3 people tried to swim to shore after their boat stopped working. The National Park Services says it all started around 8 p.m. when they launched their boat from Harbor Bay. The boat died about 150 yards from shore, and they had no cell phone service, so they decided to send one person to try and swim for help. The wind picked up, pushing the swimmer and the boat further into the lake. The 2 in the boat dove in to rescue their friend, but could not. Another boater saw what was happening and called the Park Service. They launched a boat and a helicopter to spot and bring all 3 swimmers to safety as the sunlight faded. And Texas game wardens are advising boaters to stay dry while boating during the 4th of July holiday. ABC7's Drew Powell reports a number of incidents on Lake Meredith where the boats become disabled, and this requires rescue increases during the peak season.
We have had 4 boating incidents that have resulted in sinking vessels.
Incidents where boats sink in a lake are preventable. All boaters have to do is inspect your boat frequently and remember if your boat has not been used for some time, It may begin to corrode or develop mechanical problems.
Fuel stabilizer is a big thing when you don't use the boat. Make sure the battery, of course, isn't started, but also that the battery is getting charged by the boat motor, you know, the alternator, whatever charges it, to make sure that that's working right.
In the event that your boat becomes disabled and it is not sinking, like happened last night, it is always best to stay on the boat. And if someone is deciding to get off of the boat, they need to be wearing a personal flotation device.
Over the 4th of July holiday, it becomes a game of numbers as more people on boats are going to be out on Lake Meredith. That's why the National Park Service and Texas Parks and Wildlife will be increasing patrols.
Have a plan. What are you going to do if things go wrong? Because when you get into that emergency situations, you'll start to make quick decisions that may not be the best decisions.
Injuries and fatalities on the water peak between May and August. First-time boaters are advised to practice launching and retrieving your boat before you head to the lake during the busy holiday when lines form at ramps.
It's a good idea to go during a non-busy time, preferably middle of the week. A weekend when the boat ramps are packed is not a good time to learn the loading and unloading. Also, make sure you have a plug in your boat before you go into the water so your boat doesn't sink.
Events like a collision or lightning strike and explosion can send a boat to the bottom quickly, but many times it's owner's neglect resulting in a boat resting at the bottom of the lake. Drew Bell, ABC7 News.
Last year, game wardens made 42 arrests for boating while intoxicated, and they issued 1,474 citations during the 4th of July holiday for various boating safety law violations. And Amarillo's Habitat for Humanity is getting some help on their latest house building project from a group of bike riders who are pedaling their way across the country. The group is called Bike and Build, and they're spreading the message of the growing need for affordable housing. Their journey started last month in Florida and will end in California in August, making several stops along the way. Yesterday, they helped hang trusses on a house on Southeast 21st for a family of 5.
I really liked working with Habitat, and since then, you know, I've always wanted to do something like that again, some service learning. And I've also been working in bike shops since then, so this seemed like a really good way to combine those two experiences.
Well, New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham will join a virtual meeting with President Biden and governors from around the country. This meeting will start at noon today, and they will discuss efforts she has taken to protect access to abortion in New Mexico. This follows the U.S. Supreme Court decision overturning Roe v. Wade 1 week ago. To watch it, you can catch the stream at ABC7Amarillo.com or at whitehouse.gov. And abortion rights protesters gathered outside of Congressman Ronnie Jackson's office in Amarillo last night. The demonstration was a response to the recent strike down of the landmark Roe v. Wade decision that protected women's choice to have an abortion. ABC7's Mitchell Downing has the story.
Hey, ho, ho, these backwards views have got to go. Hey, ho, ho, these backwards views have got to go.
2 weeks ago, I had rights to my own health care. This week, I do not.
Jamie Lyons is a member of the Panhandle Activist Coalition and the organizer of the Abortion Rights Rally.
I'm a 36-year-old woman. I have had a right, I have had a freedom, I have had a liberty my entire life, and it's been taken away. I have a daughter who will not get to live with that privilege, and it's insane.
Lyons says that Thursday's march is a protest over reproductive rights and women's choice. She believes the Supreme Court's recent decision will have deadly consequences.
We just took away one of the things that actually saves lives. Now, when a woman finds out she has cancer while she's pregnant, she has to have a baby before she can get cancer treatment. That will guarantee kill people.
As similar state and nationwide protests persist on throughout the summer, Lyons says you can expect those in Amarillo to do the same.
You will find us here representing all women of Texas, regardless of what Greg Abbott chooses to do with our bodies.
Panhandle Activist Coalition will have a vote rally on July 23rd in downtown Amarillo in an effort to register any voter who feels like their voice needs to be heard. Reporting in Amarillo, I'm Mitchell Downing, ABC7 News.
Well, coming up on ABC7 News Midday, there's a big payday coming for pilots flying for Texas-based American Airlines. Jane King will have more in today's Texas Business Report.
And we have a slim chance at a few thunderstorms developing this afternoon and Saturday. Actually, a marginal risk today that a severe storm or two could end up developing. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes.
Dishonored veterans.
I would like to see that piece of history protected, defended, and perpetuated.
Lost military artifacts.
For a long time, there was not good record keeping. There wasn't even good security.
Inside Your World investigates historical loss.
I don't think it simply vanished. Somebody has it somewhere.
Mysteriously vanishing Civil War relics. Monday on ABC7 News at 10.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
2 Sonic grilled cheese double burgers.
I'm on it. Order up.
Sonic grilled cheese double burger, ready for pickup. Let's reconnect with faster internet from Suddenlink to unlock the power to stay connected wherever you are. Get reliable 300 meg internet at home for $29.99 a month. Plus add Optimum Mobile to get it free for 12 months. This way you can stay connected, connect faster with your friends, and connect to more devices everywhere. Get 300 meg internet and add Optimum Mobile for free to get complete connectivity at home and on the go. Let's reconnect at suddenlink.com or call us at 800-972-5757 today.
The ABC7 Skycam Network. We're the station with the Panhandle's largest Skycam network, live 24/7. Giving you an early look at approaching storms. Helping you avoid traffic trouble spots. And catching breaking news as it happens, live. The exclusive Skycam Network. One more reason to choose ABC7 Amarillo as your local news and weather source. Brought to you in part by Cantex Roofing. Morning in the Panhandle. We're up and at it early, putting in a full day's work, getting the kids ready and off to school. At ABC7, we're here to help you along the way and prepare you before you step out the door.
Covering local news to keep you informed.
And tracking your next weather maker.
As you rise, we shine. Start your day with ABC7 Amarillo Daybreak. Weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7.
How could this grilled cheese double burger make your life easier? You just eat the whole darn thing in the drive-in and don't tell anybody. Right. I've done that before. Oh, yeah. Well, it's my form of therapy. You got cheeseburger therapy. Sonic grilled cheese double burger. When you get a quiet moment, you take whatever you got. That's right.
Well, Texas-based HEB beats out Walmart as the best online grocer in the country. And American Airlines pilots could be on the verge of a big pay raise. Jen King is at the NASDAQ with those stories and more in today's Texas Business Report.
Hello, Texas. American Airlines offered pilots raises totaling nearly 17% under a new contract, according to CNBC. It's a proposal that includes a 6% raise at signing and then 5% raises at the start of 2023 and 2024. Well, natural gas dropped 16% in June and posted its worst month in more than 3 years. The drop came after government data showed plenty of supplies of natural gas. dunnhumby, an e-commerce research platform that operates in the grocery retail space, named HEB the best grocery provider in the country in its first ever e-commerce grocery experience rankings. The Texas-based grocer beat titans like Amazon and Walmart by having the best emotional connection and online share of wallet among their customer base. And for the 7th consecutive month, Texas employers set new employment highs. In May, Texas added 74,000 total non-agriculture jobs. Total non-farm jobs reached more than 13 million in May, with 762,000 added since May of last year. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Texas Business Report.
You won't faze me. Unlike Zyrtec, Allegra won't make me drowsy.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. So trees, you won't take me down. When allergies attack, take Allegra.
Before your symptoms take over you.
Live your greatness.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
My A1C stayed here. It needed to be here.
Ruby's A1C is down with Rybelsus.
My A1C wasn't at goal. Now I'm down with Rybelsus.
Mom's A1C is down with Rybelsus.
A1C down with Rybelsus. In a clinical study, once daily Rybelsus significantly lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill. Rybelsus isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rybelsus if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Rybelsus and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rybelsus with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
A1C down. Ask your healthcare provider about Rybelsus today.
Keep life zesty with Zantac 360 degrees. Heartburn can't stop this party because Zantac 360's triple action prevents, relieves, and lasts, working in as little as 15 minutes. Keep life zesty with Zantac 360.
Want more from your vitamins? Get more with Nature's Bounty. From the first ever triple action sleep supplement to daily digestive support to more wellness solutions every day. Get more with Nature's Bounty.
If you wake up in pain, I promise after surgery I know all about back pain. The new Anniversary Heirloom mattress is made to lift your body and all your pain points, and it's found exclusively in Bob Mills Sleep Spa. Now, let's get you out of pain.
Shop the Conzone Plus 4th of July sale and find our lowest prices of the season. Save up to 35% on Hot Buy appliances. Plus, get free next day delivery on major appliances. That means from our floor to yours in one day. Shop in-store or online today.
Veterinary medicine is in her future, but cervical cancer isn't. The state championship is in his future, but tetanus isn't. The battle of the bands is in their future, but whooping cough isn't. Did you know teenagers still need vaccines beyond childhood? They help protect your teen against serious diseases. Ask your child's doctor and keep them protected for the future. Every dose matters.
Dishonored veterans.
I would like to see that piece of history protected, defended, and perpetuated.
Lost military artifacts.
For a long time, there was not good record keeping. There wasn't even good security.
Inside Your World investigates historical loss.
I don't think it simply vanished. Somebody has it somewhere.
Mysteriously vanishing Civil War relics. Monday on ABC7 News at 10.
If you wake up in pain, I promise after surgery I know all about back pain. The new Anniversary Heirloom mattress is made to lift your body and all your pain points, and it's found exclusively in Bob Mills Sleep Spa. Now, let's get you out of pain.
Every killer just might think they're pulling off the perfect crime until, well, it's not. Because what's often hiding in plain sight between four walls is the fatal flaw. The new true crime series premieres Thursday night on ABC.
And now, your Storm Surge 7 forecast with meteorologist Corbin Vogus.
Good Friday morning, everyone. It's been a very fast pace to warm up today. We're at 83 degrees here in Amarillo, 89 out in Shamrock. Canadians the same temperature, but 75 there in Clayton, New Mexico. Not quite as bad, but notice the winds. They're from the north up there. They are still behind that stationary front. That's going to help set off a few thunderstorms later this afternoon. We do have a marginal risk for maybe a storm or two to get going later today that could become severe. Now, again, it's not a guarantee that if you're in the dark green that you'll see severe weather, but it does mean that there could be some in the area, at least within 25 miles of your location. Our big issue is going to be winds gusting to 70 miles per hour. Quarter-sized hail also possible. Timing for any severe weather will be from 5 p.m. tonight until midnight. Let's take a look at your computer model. This is our high-resolution model. A few thunderstorms trying to pop up there right around that evening commute time. I think the best chance at seeing a severe storm is going to be between 7 and about 9 o'clock, right there before we see the sunset. After that, we may see some pulse-type thunderstorms where they bubble up become fairly robust, but then collapse very quickly. Those all go by the wayside after midnight. We get another round of showers and storms again on Saturday. This is a quick update there. Again, you can see a few popcorn thunderstorms trying to get going. These also could be fairly robust, so wouldn't be surprised to see the Storm Prediction Center put out some type of marginal risk across a portion of the area for tomorrow's severe weather threat, but that's something that we'll have to watch closely as we get into tomorrow evening. As we take a look at your rain chances, it's really going to be very isolated, around 10 to 30% for most of us, with just that very top left-hand corner and around 30 to 50% between Clayton, New Mexico and Guyman, Oklahoma. Rain chances Saturday looking a little bit better. There's going to be a lot more pulse-type thunderstorms tomorrow, but the better chance at seeing some rain coverage will be still again in the northwest at 30 to 50%. Jumping into Sunday and Monday, while most of us have seen a lot of rain in the eastern panhandles, we have been very dry. Actually, haven't really even seen a green up there in New Mexico and back in the southwest Texas panhandle. So they will have elevated fire conditions on Monday afternoon. Humidity values around 20% and winds gusting to 35 miles per hour. Kind of two of those parameters you look for is seeing some fire weather. You can really see it reflected well on the burn bands out across the area. They've been lifted in the northeast panhandles and in the southeast, but still several of them ongoing back from Carson and Armstrong County towards the southwest. As we jump into the rest of July, unfortunately, this trend of hot weather will continue. 95 may feel a little cool compared to where we'll be by next weekend. Some of us may have high temperatures up into the triple digits. Amarillo's forecast high late next week, 101 on Thursday. And I will give you a hint, we do warm up as we get out of that 7-day forecast. Johnny, back to you.
Thank you, Corbin. An Alaskan glacier cruise had to head back to port after running smack dab into a bombing glacier. Jeremy Roth has today's. Take a look at this.
An Alaskan cruise had to be cut short when the cruise ship, destined for a glacier, hit a small iceberg instead. Video from aboard the ship posted to a cruise worker Facebook group shows the small iceberg piece, referred to as a growler, in the water after the collision. There were no injuries reported, but the ship did sustain damage to its bow, and the pleasure cruise had to be cut short so the damage could be assessed.
Looks like that Brinks truck is hanging off the north guardrail.
An armored truck driver in California was on edge, literally, after his truck smashed through a guardrail and was left hanging over the side of a Sacramento bridge. Between the vehicle's security-locked doors and its bulletproof glass, the driver was trapped in the teetering truck and had to be rescued by officials who used a ladder truck to reach him through a security hatch. And from a short trip to a cross-country road trip inspired by, of all things, a coupon for a free beverage. This foursome of friends, who've got a real Legend of Ron Burgundy style going on, traveled from Pennsylvania to this Iowa McDonald's simply to cash in on a years-old coupon for a free small McCafe drink.
We always kind of joked that we one day would go out and do it, but I guess here we are.
It just goes to show it's not the destination, it's the journey. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Well, it's going to be a warm weekend here on the High Plains, but what are our rain chances looking like for the holiday? Corbin will have one last look at the forecast when we come back.
Has your copier seen better days? Call Remco Copy Services, a second-generation owned and operated business servicing the Amarillo market for over 30 years. At Remco, we service all types of businesses and offer preventative maintenance, service contracts, and more importantly, loyalty to our clients and, of course, your copiers. Our services can't be duplicated. Call us at 355-8484 or just drop by at 1814 Southwestern Street.
Every search you make, every click you take, every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
The internet doesn't have to be so creepy. DuckDuckGo is a free all-in-one privacy app with a built-in search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, and more. Stop companies like Google from watching you by downloading the app today. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
It's red, white, and vroom at Lucky Star Casino all month long. Saturdays in July at 11 p.m., Lucky Star Casino is giving away a 2022 Indian Scout motorcycle. Giveaways are July 9th and 23rd at our Concho Travel Center, Canton, and Hammond locations, and July 16th and 30th at Concho, Clinton, and Watonga. Head to any of our 6 Oklahoma locations. Lucky Star Casino. The biggest jackpots are closer than you think.
The ABC7 Skycam Network. We're the station with the Panhandle's largest Skycam network, live 24/7. Giving you an early look at approaching storms. Helping you avoid traffic trouble spots. And catching breaking news as it happens, live. The exclusive Skycam Network. One more reason to choose ABC7 Amarillo as your local news and weather source. Brought to you in part by Cantex Roofing.
I wish that summer would be how other kids have summer.
Millions of kids rely on schools for their meals, but those meals can stop during the summer.
ABC7 Amarillo was partnering with Feeding America and our parent company for Sinclair Care's Summer Hunger Relief.
Scan this QR code to provide meals for families and children right here in our community.
Every dollar helps to provide at least 10 meals. Donate or volunteer. Learn more at sinclaircares.com.
Morning in the Panhandle. We're up and at it early, putting in a full day's work, getting the kids ready and off to school. At ABC7, we're here to help you along the way and prepare you before you step out the door.
Covering local news to keep you informed.
And tracking your next weather maker.
As you rise, we shine. Start your day with ABC7 Amarillo Daybreak. Weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7.
Well, trending today, there may or may not be life on Mars, but this Barbie doll comes from there. Mattel is launching a new version of its flagship fashionista. She's modeled after the look David Bowie sported for the 1971 album Hunky Dory. And yes, that's the album that contains his iconic song, Life on Mars. That look wasn't quite as drastic as his Ziggy Stardust attire, which also got its own Barbie 3 years ago. So this time around, Barbie looks more like herself with a red mullet and a light blue suit. It does capture the androgynous look of Bowie for that famous cultivating. The limited edition Barbie sells for $50 at retailers like Amazon, Walmart, and Target.
Well, it's going to be pretty hot today, Johnny. We'll climb into the upper 90s, and that's what we'll end up being really probably for the next several weeks. In fact, we may be in the triple digits by next week, and that may stay for a couple weeks as well.
Hot next week.
Yeah, let's take a last look at your 7-day forecast. Again, we do have a slim chance at some thunderstorms this afternoon. Those are mostly in the northwest panhandles. I honestly think we stay dry in Amarillo today. Saturday, we'll have a few more showers and storms in the area. Coverage itself going to be similar to Friday, but we may have a better chance at seeing some pulse thunderstorms here closer to the Yellow City. Not saying we'll see rain, but there's going to be some around. Monday, it's going to be hot, elevated fire conditions for your 4th of July, and then some better chances of rain Tuesday through Thursday.
Well, thank you, Corbin, and thank you for being here for ABC7 News Midday. We're always online at ABC7Amarillo.com.
Have a great holiday weekend.
There were bed bugs in the park, which is the reason you stopped paying rent.
Yes.
Well, the bed bugs don't travel from trailer to trailer. They don't pack their little bags and go say, oh, I'm going to go live there.
Judge Judy.
Today at 2 on ABC7.
Texas Furniture's huge 4th of July sale starts now with low holiday prices early. Like a Queen Starter mattress, only $4.99, or a King Starter mattress for only $6.99. Shop now for exclusive early savings only at Texas Furniture, 3600 Saltsea.
The ABC7 Skycam Network. We're the station with the Panhandle's largest Skycam network, live 24/7. Giving you an early look at approaching storms. Helping you avoid traffic trouble spots. And catching breaking news as it happens, live. The exclusive Skycam Network. One more reason to choose ABC7 Amarillo as your local news and weather source. Brought to you in part by Cantex Roofing. Dishonored veterans.
I would like to see that piece of history protected, defended, and perpetuated.
Lost military artifacts.
For a long time, there was not good record keeping. There wasn't even good security.
Inside Your World investigates historical loss.
I don't think it simply vanished. Somebody has it somewhere.
Mysteriously vanishing Civil War relics. Monday on ABC7 News at 10.
Texas Furniture's huge 4th of July sale starts now with low holiday prices early, like a queen starter mattress, only $4.99, or a king starter mattress for only $6.99. Shop now for exclusive early savings only at Texas Furniture, 3600 Saltsea.
Have some summer puzzle fun with Wheel. Let's go summer! The category is event.
Backyard cookout.
Yeah, that's it.